What's up, everybody? It's Chronofahx, your Chai Traveling Kitsune, and welcome back to more Okami HD. I hope you're all having a good day, and if not, I hope I can make it just a little better. So, last time, we basically started a quest to find all of the canine warriors for Princess Fuse and made our way to Sasa Sanctuary. This time, we're gonna continue on with the story and finding the rest of the canine warriors. So, just gonna run up this pathway that I unlocked at the end of the last stream, and see if there's anything else around here. No. Well, I guess it's daytime now. Animals, I'm assuming. Yep, there were birds. Little sparrows, which is weird. There's human-sized sparrows just down that pathway, and yet there are normal sparrows. I'm thinking too hard about this. Let's just move on. And heck, okay. Speaking of thinking about it too hard, there's literally normal-sized sparrows right here, and yet there's one literally the size of a normal person right here. Tweet. Whoa, get a load of Tweety here. Hey, what's with all the chirping, kid? Don't call me kid. I have a name, you know. It's Ty. And I'm not chirping, I'm crying. Tweet. Cry, baby Ty. Oh, you're crying. So, what's with that freaky cry of yours? Takei's lost. He disappeared while we were out for a walk. Tweet, tweet. Who's Take? Is he a friend of yours? He's my dog. I lost my dog. Tweet, tweet. Whoa, what's going on with the camera there? It was freaking out for a second. Whoa, canine tracker suddenly appeared. That must mean. Yep, it is straight ahead. And through this sort of bamboo forest, as well as some tigers. There you go, have some meat. $59 trust or praise. You see what I see, Ami? Unless I'm hallucinating or something. That bamboo over there looks like it's flashing. Maybe we'll find something interesting if we cut it down. So we need to cut down the correct one. So I think right here? No. You're supposed to cut down the bamboo that's lit up. It's so obvious. Bingo. I thought I did cut it down the first time. What's the dog doing in there? What the dog doing? Tweet? The Take! Take's back! Take? What's wrong, boy? Why are you growling? Tweet? Wait a minute. Was it this white wolf who spirited you away? Oh, give me a break. Hey, wait, I think this fleabag's trying to say something. White wolf. What right do you have to bear the canine tracker? Fight me and prove that you are worthy. Canine Warrior G. Or G, I guess? I don't know. You hear that, Ami? This must be one of the canine warriors. That canine tracker really set him off. What'll it be, Ami? Hey, yo, what's up? Alright, let's pick a fight. Okay, you sure you're ready? Don't hold back now. Not much busy day. That's good. Keeping yourself busy is always kind of a nice thing sometimes. Like, it's good to take breaks, but also it's good to have stuff to kind of do. Alright, so he's gonna be invincible for a bit, and... Okay, are you the one that'll do what I think you're gonna do? Okay. Oh, yes, he's doing it! Oh, I thought it was gonna do the thing. He digs a hole, and if you land in it, you'll actually be trapped for a little bit, allowing him to open up an attack. So maybe... By the way, that hole will stay there for a while, until you basically fall into the trap. Oh, nope, get out, get out. Get out of the hole. Yeah, and he also pees on you. That's how he attacks you when you fall into the hole. You saw that for a brief second. He actually did fall into the hole. Actually did try to pee on you. Okay, dodge and... Pretty sure I didn't get a good time score, but at least I got a good damage bonus out of it. Yeah, I figured. Cut it out. Leave him alone. I won't allow you to bully Take like that. Keep it up and I'll clobber you. I cannot talk today. Then again, what's new about... Then again, what is new? Wait a sec, Tweety. We're not bullying anyone. Right, you fleabag? Come on, say something. I know Princess Fuse summons me. It is my duty to defeat Crimson Helm, defiler of the Gale Shrine. But I cannot return. This place is in grave danger. The monsters will overrun Sasa Sanctuary without me. And the Sparrow Tribe, they would all be... Oh, what shall I do? Not to worry, I'll just take your power. Obtain duty. What's this? The power orb has chosen you. I need worry no longer. I shall remain here and battle the monsters for the Sparrow tribe. Even separated, the hearts of the canine warriors beat as one. Huh? Hey, wait a second. Power orb has chosen you. I am now free from my duty. Follow where your heart leads. Oh, whatever. I suppose it'll all make sense eventually. For offering up your orb, here, have some food. Okay, and nice. I won't allow you to bully Take like that. Keep up and I'll clobber you. Okay, fight's over. Besides. Sweet! I got hit by you. I would totally win in a fight against you. Alright, some rabbits. It's 75 praise. I would have expected something to be buried here. Then again, it might be. I did notice that a lot of the Sasa Sanctuary treasure chests don't exactly have like that little like tip that's usually gives you a sign about it, about where it's buried. So I would probably have to wait until nighttime if I want to have it be visible. Alright, let's just run out. Because now there's only one more K9 warrior to find. So run down and... see, past the hot springs. Ah, what a fabulous hot spring. Wolfie, I heard a ruckus from afar, but why don't you wash off all that grime in the hot spring? Hot spring, I think we'll pass. Anyway, isn't it about time you started looking for bamboo? Oh, you're right, the festival is just around the corner. It falls on the night of the full moon. Night of the full moon? Yep, Kamiki Village holds the Kamiki Festival on the night of the full moon during this time of year. You've heard the legend of how the great heroes Nagi and Shiranui defeated the terrible beast with the help of the gods, haven't you? That's why the village pays homage to the gods in the sacred tree. This year is the 100th anniversary of the beast's defeat. I'd better finish that bamboo ware I want to sell at the festival. Hot dog, I just love festivals. Gotta remember to go back to Kamiki Village on that day. Oh, by the way, Wolfie, I'd like to give you a little something to thank you for your help in the hot spring digging game. It isn't much, but you may find it useful. Here you go. Obtain a mermaid coin. Thanks, Gramp. Whoa, that's some grubby pocket change. There are many springs known as mermaid springs across Nippon. They say you can pass between them by tossing in one of those coins. If true, you could travel across Nippon in the blink of an eye. Really? Those are some wicked coins. That must be extremely valuable. No, not really. You could even buy them at stores around here. I only kept it because it was kind of cute. I don't have much, so you'll have to excuse me. From this point forward, you can now purchase mermaid coins whenever. I'll end up in the poorhouse if I don't finish my bamboo ware soon. And in fact, I probably want to buy a couple of them. So I think if I go upstairs and up to here, there should be a shopkeep that has mermaid coins, I'm pretty sure. Do some shopping? Yes. Yep, for 1,000 yen you can get some mermaid coins. Yeah, 3 sounds good. Okay, hop out, and I think I want to head out. I need to make my way back over to Agata Forest. Which, hopefully there's a mermaid spring in Agata that I can just shortcut my way to. Should save me some walking. So if I'm not mistaken, the mermaid spring for this area is... should be just up there. Alright, tools and then mermaid coin. Alright, Taka Pass, Sakata Forest, let's go. And we're right next to Kushi, which is exactly what I should use. Ami, use dive. Now with the power of water. That's odd. How did the water get in the barrel by itself? Filled up the barrel. Yay! How wonderful! The barrel's full of spring water already. This will be plenty for the holy sake for the festival. Excellent. Now we just have to get it back to the village. Carry it home, but it must weigh a ton. What is it? Do you want some of the spring water? Sorry, I'll be getting this barrel out of your way soon. Just dust yourself off. Back, you beast! Here I am, just taking a walk, and look what I run into. Oh, it's you! Susanoo? Take one more step toward the lady, and it'll be your last. The instant shaking. The great Susanoo, the descendant of the Hironaki, forbids it. Do not despair, my fair Kushi. Susanoo is here to save the day. Uh-oh. This looks bad. I swing my sword in the name of Susanoo's style sword of passion. Here we go! You! Leave my Kushi alone! Huh? Susanoo, watch out! Hey, you did it, Pops. That was amazing. You looked kind of scared at first, but you pulled it off for the lady. Oh, I've had enough of you. Susanoo, thank you. I didn't expect to see such ferocious monsters here. Are you hurt? Susanoo? I knew it. I knew it all along. Strange things have been happening ever since then. First that boulder in Kamiki, then that battle with the bear. And now this. My sword is possessed by a strange power. You listen to me, O spirit who defiles my sword. I shall not be controlled like some puppet. By the gods, I shall expose your nefarious scheme. Gross! Wolf spit! The magnificent Isu takes offense. Why I oughta... Where's Susanoo? Where did he go running off to? He left without saying yet a word. What was he thinking? I mean, he just won the battle. Now it's time to win the damsel's heart. At least he could have stuck around to help carry the barrel. It's okay. I think he's busy with other things. There's no need to bother him with this. I'm sure I can manage on my own from here anyway. That sounded like that Kokari kid. Is he in trouble again? You better go check it out, Ami. Whoa, K9 tracker suddenly appeared. So that means... Oof, it's so heavy. You couldn't give me a hand. Could you, Snowy? Wake up, sister. Does it look like my furry friend could carry that? This area should be free of evil power and the water is sacred property, so you definitely won't be attacked on the way back. Okay, so I can't pull her along. Oh well. There we go. I need to get Ami in view of the camera in order to perform Vine like that. And I need to... No, I did not mean to use water spout. I meant to use... There we go. Obtain a stray bead. Need to get out of the water quick. There we go. So leap down, and I'm pretty sure now that I have water spout, I think I can actually get a few treasure chests around here. Like, yes, I can basically get all three of these. Okay, and then power slash all three. Get a holy bone M, stray bead, and bullhorn. And then there's, yes, that little spot right there that should be used as a platform. Oh, right, I already got that treasure chest off screen. I think it was just a random treasure. It wasn't anything that significant. So now I need to go over to, yep, the Kokari kid. Ugh. Wow, looks like you got a big one there, kid. With all that noise you were making, I was sure the monsters. That's one big whopper. Ume! Shoot, my line snapped. Curse you, whopper. I'm gonna catch you. You're gonna pay for what you did to Ume. Hey kid, where'd that humongous fish come from? Wasn't that your dog Ume in its mouth? That was the legendary fish Whopper. They say it swallowed the moon reflected on the water's surface. So it really does live in these deep, murky waters. Well, it's gonna pay for gobbling up good old Ume. Jeez, that dog sure gets eaten a lot, doesn't he? I don't have any fishing line left, but I'll snag that Whopper yet. This shall be a battle to avenge Ume. Hey, Ami, this is getting more interesting by the minute. That Whopper, or whatever it's called, would be quite a catch. Let's stick around and see if we can help him catch it. Alright, let's start fishing. Okay, Ami. Yeah, I already know how to do fishing, all that stuff. Let's go. First, need to catch like 2 regular fish and then we can get Whopper. Okay, to the right. Power slash. A killifish. Okay. Which button? Why? This time we got river crab. Aw, after the killifish, I was hoping for a filly fish. Alright, looks like we got ourselves a whopper. Okay, don't spend any of the kid's energy. Power slash. Okay, one more time. Got it. Caught whopper. I knew I could do it. I finally caught whopper! And here I was so worried about you, kid. You're one fine fisherman. You should be proud of yourself. Keep on fishing, and make sure to bring along plenty of line. How could I ever fish again? I mean, what about Ume? He's never coming back. Oh boy, the crybaby's back. Don't worry, after all, you... Look, the surface of deep abyss is as bright and shiny as a mirror. The moon's reflection sure looks beautiful. Where's the moon? How come I can only see its reflection? Hey, look, another constellation. Alright, back into chill mode. AOmaterial, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. After your departure, I hid myself within the moon's reflection. Consumed by a fish, I patiently awaited this day in its belly. Now that a glimmer of hope has returned, I have returned. I, Yumigami, god of the moon, cover the earth in pale moonlight. Use this light in conjunction with your own on your perilous journey. Yumigami, the god of moon power. So Whopper really did swallow up the moon reflected on the water. Now you have the crescent brush technique. That one lets you draw a crescent moon in the sky. It's said to have the power to turn day into night. Wonder if it really works. Could drawing a curved line in the sky really bring out the moon? The moon, it's come out. Now you have the power to turn day into night. We basically have the equivalent of the sun song now. Think of the nighttime pleasures that await. Oh, Yisun, you little perv. I know that sounds tempting, but first things first. We still have that matter Princess Fuse asked us to deal with. Hey! It's Ume! It came out of Whopper's mouth! You okay, boy? I knew he would spit Ume out. That's why I told you not to worry. I mean, just look at him. It looks like one nasty tasting canine. Really? Yeah, never seen an uglier looking dog in my life. I don't know, I think he's kind of cute. What? I say something wrong? Just trying to have a little fun like I do with Furball here. White Wolf, how did you come to bear the canine tracker? It's a familiar scent in the air. My former comrades. It emanates from your body. What the? Well, it's none of your business how we smell. It's just, we don't like taking baths, that's all. Hey, wait, did he just say something about the canine tracker? The canine tracker decrees that its bearer shall prove his strength. I shall be the one to test it. Canine warrior Jin. What the? You're one of the 8 canine warriors? Ami, this dog means business. Sure, we'll pick a fight. Never thought we'd be going up against you. Bring it on, Snaggletooth. All right, are you the enemy that are you the dog that does what I want you to do? Okay, so dodge the invincibility move and attack. Really hope you're the dog that does what I think you do. And I defeated him before you could really do anything. Oh well. I know Princess Fusei summons me. It is my duty to defeat Crimson Helm, defiler of the Gale Shrine. But this child and his father saved me from certain death. I owe my life to them. What am I to do? Obtain Justice Orb. What's this? The Power Orb has chosen you. I don't need to worry anymore. Even separated, the hearts of the canine warriors beat as one. I should spend the rest of my years here under the guise of Ume. What? You're not going back to the princess? After all we went through? Hey, Ami, looks like we've found the 3 Satomi power orbs that the canine warriors had. I know we promised to bring the dogs back, but, well, at least we could bring Princess Fusei the power orbs. But I wonder, you think they can handle Crimson Helm over a Gale Shrine? And let me see. Okay, I already fed Ume before. Okay. And as for that move, I think I can actually wait a little bit. We do get more opportunities to actually fight the canine warriors at a later point, so I'll just wait until then to talk about a special move that they have. And looks like Kushi has already made her way out. Okay, so I need to use Mermaid Coin, and let's make our way back over to Princess Fusei. Hopefully there's a good... let's see. Taka Pass is probably the fastest. Okay, so I need to go to... Let's see, that's city checkpoint. I need to go up there. Can't jump up there. Alright, and it should be straight up this way, I think. Yes. Kusa Village. And also, on the way, I might as well also purchase the golden dust that I think they're selling at Kusa Village. That way I can upgrade Just of Affinity. Ah, just in time for daytime. Alright. Yes, I would like to purchase. All right, so tools and... Oh, I already upgraded that. In fact, all my weapons are actually currently upgraded. Oh, well, I guess I'll save that golden dust for the next weapon I get. Won't be long. Knowing this game, it won't be long. Okay, run around the corner and up to, I guess, her palace. I don't know. It doesn't seem too much like a palace to me, but hey, what do I know? See, all the K9 warriors, well, most of them are just kind of hanging around here. Hi, it's my favorite wolf and bug. Enough with the bug thing already. I must speak to you about the 3 remaining K9 warriors. I'm sensing something different about them. Do you bring no word of their conditions or whereabouts? Well, about that. We did find the other 3, but, you found them? Well, yeah, it's kind of a long story, but I'm afraid they won't be coming back. Instead, they gave us the Satomi power orbs. I see. Well, I did sense that the K9 warriors had changed in some way. Maybe they had a fateful encounter during their journey. Perhaps strong bonds that cannot be broken have been forged. If they are to live apart from the Satomi house, I have but one wish. I would wish them to protect the peace under their new master. For that is the role they were meant to fulfill. Well, at any rate, all the Satomi power orbs have been returned. Now I can break the Crimson Helm's barrier. I must get to the shrine. Or I could just casually take them. Whoa, check it out. Power orbs are spinning around us. How could this be? Have the power orbs accepted you as their new master? Master? What are you talking about, lady? One does not choose to take the orbs. They choose their master. Oh, magnificent power orbs, heirlooms of the Satomi house. Are these whom you have chosen to decide Satomi's house's fate? Maybe. Also, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I can interact with the little scroll. And they drop a little bit of money there. Okay, so we need to go this way up to, I think the Gel Shrine is up past this point. Let's see, are there any animals just at the entrance of the Gel Shrine that I can quickly get some trust and some praise out of? I keep saying trust. I don't know, maybe because Xenoblade is just on my brain right now. I mean, they did release the trailer about all the new Nintendo Switch 2 stuff. Okay, hopefully we're back. I don't know why OBS didn't give me a warning that I disconnected like that, but... Yeah, I just kind of glanced over and I saw I was getting no bitrate whatsoever, and I have no idea why OBS just didn't give me that warning that it disconnected. Seriously, I've been trying so many different things to try and get this thing to work, but it just will not work at all. Alright, whatever. This is the Earthbound Spirit Yatsu. I am going to freaking lose it if I disconnect again. OBS, you are freaking stupid right now. Please do not disconnect again. Okay. What's this? It appears the maiden is accompanied by a little booger. Is the village to meet its end at last? Little booger, he better not be talking about me. Hardly anyone has visited the Gale Shrine since it has been cursed. The strangely frenzied man over there is one of the few. He has been meditating alone at the shrine's entrance. But his sleep is filled with nightmares that make him cry out. I pity the poor man, and would like to render what service I could. But when I try to peer into his dreams, an evil force bars my way. Who is this strange man? Come to think of it, Susano said something about being possessed. And he's been acting all weird, like that time he helped Kushi. What's this? I sense an intense power. It envelops your body. Could it be the Satomi power orbs? Fair maiden, the orbs would only choose the one who is our savior. The 8 colors of light are living proof of that. Very well. You may pass, O savior of the Satomi house. Beware, fair maiden. Crimson Helm is a terrible foe. It is said that when the 8-headed serpent was slain 100 years ago, Crimson Helm emerged from a pool of the beast's blood. Never let your guard down. Wait. The doors of the Gale Shrine are opened? I must have finally communed with the gods. The time has come, foul spirit. Now I shall reveal your true form. No, Pops, wait! Is not life dear to that man? Beware, fair maiden. Crimson Helm is a terrible foe. It is said that when the 8-headed serpent was slain 100 years ago, Crimson Helm emerged from a pool of the beast's blood. Never let your guard down. Okay, we get it already. Now stop trying to figure this out. Let's go in and welcome to the main part of the Gale Shrine. Okay, so there are 3 treasure chests at the bottom of this, so just need to power slash all 3 and get a couple items out of it. Holy Bone S, Dragonfly Bead, Bullhorn. Alright, so I think down this way is a doorway, but I think I actually want to go a different pathway. I want to go down this way. And yep, there's like a little devil gate. Might as well take care of it. And we even get a new enemy. I believe this is a water ogre, something like that. Okay, just slash away. Power slash. I don't remember the 4 finisher on this guy, unfortunately. Pop out of line. Defeated it and get a key. That again, I think it's so clever that it looks like an exercising arrow. Alright, so I need to run down here. And welcome to this one of the main rooms of the Gale Shrine. Okay, first, jab you in the eye. And this room is actually really freaking clever. So this is mark on the floor that obviously has a sign of cherry bomb. I'm back. What happened? Disconnected a couple of times. Again, I don't know what the heck is going on with OBS. But basically, I reunited all the Satomi power orbs, and I'm now inside of the Gale Shrine. Yeah, I genuinely don't know what is going on with OBS lately. It's just been disconnecting left and right. And thing is, outside of what I made adjustments to yesterday, I haven't changed any settings. I haven't changed that many settings on my OBS or my computer. Right, rabbit statue. And I think this one should have a... Okay, it has a holy bone. And we're spit out. Okay, so I need to create another cherry bomb. Eats it up and... blast off! Again, it's so cool. It's a clever idea. Basically using bombs as a way of ascending in an elevator. It's really cool. I like it. All right. And it looks like I already fell down to the first floor, but thankfully we don't take fall damage in Okami. Didn't draw it correctly. Cherry bomb. And blast off. Okay, one more cherry bomb ought to do it. Blast off. And there's another doorway, but it is blocked off by a lockjaw. Right. Go through this. And I think I actually want to hop over and I want to explore this place. If the camera can work with me. Thank you. Okay, I'm not seeing anything else that's really that important. So I'll just land back down here. And then I'll go out. I'll admit the Gale Shrine is one of those dungeons that I sometimes forget what I necessarily need to do. It is kind of obtuse about what you're supposed... It's pretty vague about what you're supposed to do. So forgive me if it takes a little bit for my memory to come back about this place. Okay, so I can't do anything with the third floor, so I think I need to do something on the second floor. Maybe I actually do need to go in and defeat the thing in the Demon Scroll. Okay, and Power Slash. Okay, stun it, and Power Slash. Sweet. Okay, yeah, that was what I needed to do. Usually if there's like a Demon Scroll, it usually means optional fight, so I don't get why they didn't make that a Devil Gate. It would have made much more sense, a lot more clear. Alright, now that I have a key, I need to go back up to the third floor. Hey, cherry bomb. Send me up. Yeah, you better be worried, Lockjaw. What? Everything on my end seems okay when it comes to sound. Hang on a sec. All right, testing a little bit of sound. I am watching... I just pulled it up on my phone. it seems to be working okay. And it looks like it's pulling up on my video capture fine. Maybe it's just on your end. I don't know. All right. Anyways, yeah, I really don't know what is going on with a lot of my stream stuff. I genuinely don't know what's going on with it. Let's see. Go up to the top of this. And right up here. Now that's one big windmill. I saw it from down in the village, but I had no idea it was this big. Hey, what's that? It's swirling around in front of the windmill. It's almost like, looks like wind, but it's black and foreboding. It's as if the wind were being forced in the opposite direction. I wonder if that swirling evil air is what stopped the windmill. Maybe that's why the divine wind stopped blowing. If so, it must be the work of that crimson helm. Wonder how we could get rid of that evil air. Simple. Blow it in the opposite direction. See? I knew that would bring the divine wind back. Oh, give me a break. You already know how to do it. Just do what you did before. Okay, one more left. We gotta blow the rest of that evil air clean out of here. All done? Now that is the divine wind's back. Now the divine wind's back, I bet the big windmill will. Yes, yes, yes! It's starting to spin. Look how strong the divine wind's blowing. Sure hope this drives away the evil down in Kusa. Now what? Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. For too long I, Kazegami, god of wind, have walked a shadowed path. At last light shines upon me. Use my power to manipulate the wind. Banish those who would seek to shroud this world in darkness. Horse! I bet it was the divine wind that brought the wind god back. Now you can use Kazegami's Galestorm brush technique. Just draw the marker of Kazegami to create wind. Let's try it out. Hey, that windmill looks like a good target. Draw the wind mark like you did on the swirling evil air. Let's try to make that windmill spin. We are now the Wind Waker! Ah, what a refreshing wind. And that door opened when the small windmill started spinning. This wind is nothing to sneeze at. You should try this brush technique on a variety of things. But this is no time for us to rest on our laurels. The big windmill's sending the divine wind down to the village. Wind style, Rasen Shuriken! But that crimson helm still lurks somewhere in the Gale Shrine. And that serpent crystal Waka mentioned has piqued my interest. Let's turn this place upside down till we find them both. So Fight Dragon, you can hear me, right? It's because there was a chat earlier that said that they were having trouble hearing me. So is it just them, or is this actually going on with the rest of the stream? Okay, yeah, you can. Wait a sec. These treasure chests. I bet you can put the fire out without using water now. Okay, got a Gale Shrine map. Map displaying the structure's details. So now we have a full view of this place. So yeah, now we can go down. Should have been as fast as no. YouTube had an issue. And that's weird because when I tested it out to see if the sound was actually working after your comment, I actually used YouTube and it seemed to work fine. Maybe it was just your device. All right, pull a little bit of a Twilight Princess and move this with basically the Gale Boomerang. And get brush tips probably about Gale Storm. All right, and we got a little bit of a platforming thing, though. Looks like there's a chest up ahead I can put out real quick, so gonna do that real fast. Oh, check out those massive hanging scrolls. Looks like they're enjoying that wind you brought back to life. But be careful, it'll blow us away if it gets much stronger. Open that up and get a pearl. And I'm gonna run back at green sprout or vine. On over and got an Infinity Stone. That's actually gonna be useful for the boss fight ahead. And don't worry, I'm not gonna defeat that boss in under 30 seconds like I did the Spider Queen. This one will actually take some time to defeat. Hit that and get a Steel Soul Sake. There's another chest down there. I'm gonna grab that. There you go around. Time to speed on another boss. Wait, I can't open it from the back? Really? I thought you could open it from any side. Alright, blow that open and got a lacquerware set, which looks like a black screen. Okay, so I need to go up here. And okay. Of course I missed a simple jump. Knowing my luck, that was always bound to happen. All right. Try this again. Hop up here. And Wind's Requiem. No. I'm missing these simple. Man, I'm really off my game today. Makes me worried about how I'm gonna perform against the Crimson Helm. And don't act like you didn't have that spoiled already. They constantly mention the Crimson Helm like every other second, okay? It's already obvious that's what the boss of this place is going to be. Okay, go up here again. Okay. How am I missing so many of these freaking obvious and easy jumps? Oh my gosh! Okay, and thankfully, I think I can keep these consistently up by just doing Galestorm after Galestorm. Okay, Obscena, you wouldn't bear. I'm not even gonna say anything. Just... Right, fine, back up. I swear I'm good at this game, guys. I swear I'm good at this game. I'm having a really off day. It doesn't help either that the camera's kind of weird, and I can't really tell how far my jumps are going. Maybe if I do it like this. Yeah, that does seem to work a little bit better. Okay. Do another round of Galestorm. There we go. And got an Exorcism Slip S. And looks like there's a bunch of mice right over here. And, oh, hey, they eat fish. Okay, get a little bit of extra praise. And there's an orange mirror. Go ahead and save. And really quickly, I want to see something. So it has about 4 Exorcism Slip S's. And actually, the more I think about it, I'm probably not going to use items. It was a little cheap of me to use items against the Spider Queen. I feel like that isn't really a boss that I would normally use that on, but still, I just want to at least check to see, just in case I ever wanted to feel cheap. But okay, let's go forward. And really quick. Nah, I won't upgrade my health. I think three hearts is all I need. Hello. How are you doing? See that on me? It's some kind of crystal. Looks like a berry or something. I bet it's a serpent crystal for dispelling Orderzy's barrier. You know, the item that Waka guy was looking for. Sweet, we found it before he did. Yeah, we did find it. There's just one problem. Something is guarding it. And it ain't friendly. The Crimson Helm! A Crimson Helmet? Hey, it must be Crimson Helm! Heh, he really does look like one mean dude. Better psych yourself up for this one, furball. And now for the main reason why I decided not to upgrade my health. What the heck? Aren't these the Satomi power orbs? They gonna protect us or something? These things are actually a shield. They will prevent full damage from the Crimson Helm from ever hitting us. As for the Crimson Helm, just start by just hitting its armor while dodging its attacks. Wait until you break its armor. It'll set itself on fire. So blow it out, and then you're free to attack it. It's a pretty easy boss, but again, I play Okami more for the puzzles and story than anything combat related. And to be fair, this boss fight is a little bit more involved than a lot of the regular enemies that you fight in the game. Okay, so dodge that. He'll knock down one of the pillars and leap back in so I can start hitting your armor. Alternatively, I think you can also use your power slashes to weaken his armor, but I prefer just going all in on attacking it with my Infinity Judge. Because I'm pretty sure at this point in time, I think my Infinity Judge actually does more damage than my power slash. Okay, only 4 orbs left. You don't get any sort of bonus reward by keeping all of the orbs. They really are just kind of there to help protect you from attacks. Yeah, a little bit. Oh, I was so close to being able to 2-cycle this thing. Dang it. Okay, come on. Only 1 orb left. Let's see if I can knock off this guy's armor before he... Okay. I no longer have any protection. But thankfully, I think I'm a few hits away from... Yes! Alright, phase 2. This time he summons Orochi heads to protect him. Huh? Is he chickening out? After him, Ami, quick! Back, you cur! I'll handle this one. Charge! What the heck's he doing? He's gonna get sliced and diced. Time for some brushwork, Ami. Yeah! Yeah! Rah! Take this! Yeah, phase 2 is literally just a little bit of a quick time event thing. And that! And to top it off, now for some wind! Yes, wind! More wind! Now you're talking. Wait, there's more! Behold, the secret technique, Wind of Wrath! Now I'm positive. This is not my doing. It's the gods, they toy with me. Just had indoor s'mores up to marshmallows for fluffs and can't roast marshmallows inside. I don't know, if you have a certain type of burner, like a gas burner, you could probably do it. Plus, I actually learned about this recently. You can put marshmallows into an air fryer, and it actually does turn out to be pretty good for s'mores. Like, especially if you put it in, like, say, like a burrito shell, put some chocolate on it, and put it in the air fryer for a few minutes. It actually turns out pretty good. It's the gods, they toy with me. Will you never stop mocking me? You hear me up there? Are you happy now? Oh, why must I bear this burden of being Nagi's descendant? All I wish is to live in peace. Do you enjoy dogging my every step? Don't you mean wolfing my every step? Like to light my marshmallows on fire. Also, we have an electric oven. Oh, okay. You okay, Pops? Blast you gods! I don't want your power. This whole world can fall to ruin as far as I'm concerned. Enough of these legends and Nagi's descendant stuff. Now, just leave me be! What the heck's that? Yikes! Go away! The voice. One after the other. You're driving me crazy. Stop it! I don't want to hear about that now. Go away! Leave me alone! What's that on me? Yep, didn't take that long to get to my next weapon. Obtain divine instrument, life beads. Rosary that draws upon pure life energy to destroy evil. That's just a fancy way of saying it's stronger than your first beads. And that's it. Bonjour. Oh, am I interrupting something? Oh, brother, it's that half-baked prophet again. Hey, that's... What? This is a serpent crystal, and it's mine at last. You got a lot of nerve muscling in on our goods like that. We found it first. It won't do you any good. I mean, I'm the only one who can dispel the barrier with it. You know, the barrier at the Moon Cave? Orochi's stronghold? You calling me big boy? Keep your scales on. I'm coming. Hey, what's going on? Why are you going over to Orochi's place? Oh, I almost forgot. Time for another prophecy. I foresee a rendezvous with a sweet little thing. Anyway, I must be off. Au revoir, baby. Now, you wait a second. Dispel the barrier at the Moon Cave? What the heck's you up to? This is no time for your victory howl, Furball. We gotta get out of here and get on with our mission. Quick. No victory howl? Oh, that's always the best part of ending a dungeon, though. Alright, how did I perform? Good damage. Kind of poor time. Which is weird. I thought I was actually doing pretty well on time. Why, my favorite wolf and little bug have safely returned. When the windmill at the shrine began spinning, I knew it was you. A most refreshing wind began to blow down into our village. You have defeated Crimson Helm and restored the divine wind. The K9 warriors rejoice, but they're a handful as usual. I don't know how to thank you for all you've done. I too would like to give thanks to these heroic travelers. And Princess Fusei, last of the Satomi house. You have done well. What? You know Princess Fusei? Indeed I do. For I was her husband and head priest of the shrine. My lingering fears about Kusa village kept my spirit here. But thanks to you, I can now travel to the great beyond. Princess Fusei and the K9 warriors still have much to learn. But I have no doubt they will prosper. I shall watch over them. Farewell. I shall pray for your good health and prosperity. Off he floats. What is it, you two? What were you looking at? Oh, nothing. Anyway, Princess, there's no need to thank us. Just keep protecting the village as head priestess of the shrine. I know you'll have your hands full with those pesky canines. I have been rather feeble since the last head priest perished. But as head priestess, I shall now dedicate my life to the shrine, while keeping the remaining 5 K9 warriors in line. That's the spirit! 30 praise for our efforts. I see you must continue your journey. I shall pray for your good fortune. Okay, nothing else? Okay. Alright, those power-ups you guys had are really something else. So yeah, let's just kind of hang out here for a little bit. But we'll be back. We'll be back to Kusa Village in due time. Because there is something I want to show off with when it comes to these guys. Whoa there, Furball. Let's think about our next step before we scurry off. What was that shadowy creature with those heads? Really that monster? Our future's pretty bleak unless we do something about it. I mean, I'm too young to die. I'd like a chance to use all the brush techniques too. You didn't even so much as growl at that shadowy creature. You slayed that monster long ago, right? I bet your partner Nagi was the stronger of you two. Or maybe that legendary sake really packed a punch. Yeah, it must have been the sake. Ami, that legendary sake is back in that village, right? And isn't about time for that village's annual grand festival? Let's go and see if we can get a taste of that special brew. It might just do us some good. Besides, a good festival is always fun. If I could get sake a little tipsy, then maybe... Ami, I suddenly feel like a new man. Let's go. Okay, so actually I want to talk about that a little bit, and yeah, let me talk about probably my biggest opinion change from the last time I played Okami on stream. And that is, I don't like Kitsune that much. In the past, I used to like him because he actually not only had kind of a fun design, I also liked his music, but also he had a pretty decent character arc at the end of the game. But watching it again and putting more thought into it, I realize more and more that he doesn't really earn that character arc at the end of it. It doesn't feel properly built up. I think if they wanted to have it built up, they probably should have started it probably at this point rather than waiting until towards the end. And plus, I'm also not a fan of how his character is just, oh, I'm a big old pervert. And don't get me wrong, sometimes pervert characters can be okay. Like, I like Denji from Chainsaw Man. I like Tora from Xenoblade 2. I can enjoy some pervy characters if they have more than just, I'm a pervert as part of their character. And Kitsune just doesn't really have that much outside of that. And just kind of being cocky. Which does get old after a bit. Alright, and get a sun fragment, which means... Yep, we have 4 units of solar energy now. Alright, so what else can I do? Let's see, don't think there's anything else that I really need to do. I think there might be something involving this wishing well, like... maybe not. I thought I could, like, restore some water into that, but maybe that comes later. Or maybe there's something else I need to do for that. Okay, so now we need to make our way back over to Kamiki. Man, I am breezing through this. I really thought that the whole Gale Shrine thing was going to take up an entire stream, but no, I actually might have time to also cram in the next story thing. Unless I decide to go out and just kind of do a collectathon type deal. Because now that we have Galestorm, we can actually open... There's actually a lot more stuff that's opened up to us. Like that stray bead. Which... How many am I at right now, anyway? Let's see, 7... I'm a fair way through. There's also quite a few stray beads that I think I was missing in the Gale Shrine, but I'll take care of those another time. Okay, chain these together. And I've learned my lesson. Adjust the camera like that. Or the camera could just automatically change for me. Just straighten that out a little bit more, and there we go. For that, we get a golden peach. Not worth it, but it's fine. Okay, so I think if I run over this way, yeah, there's that guy over there that was like, I sense some treasure nearby, but I don't know how to get to it. Blow the leaves out of the way, and there's a hole. There. This is it. The treasure has revealed its hiding place. It wants to be found. Talk to him again. Expert excavator, bingo. What do you want, Pooch? You want to dig as well? Looks like we're doing a digging minigame. Alright. Yes, I got it. Okay, so first I'm going to bloom that, get some extra time. I don't want you walking into the spikes there, buddy. Okay, so bloom that. Power slash. Okay, break. And there we go. Yeah, I'll try slashing this. I could use the water to send him up. But I want to see if I can do something else. Yeah, I think I do need to send this guy up at some point. Oh, man, if only... Oh, wait, no, I can make him go faster. I just remembered. Just needs to use Gale stored in order to make him go faster. Okay, so dive into the water. I'm doing the thing. What, do I need to be out of the water? Yes, I do, actually. All right. Oh, I'm out of ink. Crap. And I need to wait until I can get it all back. Or at least 3 ink pots. Okay, redirect you. Crap, I'm running out of time. I think I need to start over. I think I screwed up. So I didn't use... I'm pretty sure I used Bloom there. I'll admit one problem with Okami is that sometimes the game doesn't always read your brush techniques correctly. I mean, I have given good tips about how to fix some of the things, like having Ami out of the way of your brush techniques usually alleviates some of the problems. But some are just kind of unavoidable, like sometimes your circle can be confused for Gale Storm. Go up! 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 Oh, sure. Now you read it after this guy is out. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think that was the... Okay, I need to get more time. I need to get more time. Okay, will it read it this time? Read the freaking... Read the brush. Game. Start over. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should just try a different way than just going straight down. So, slice that. Send him over. No, I did not mean to send him that. Wait, no, I meant to do the... Stop reading the... Oh my gosh. This should not be this hard. I've had such an easy time with these digging minigames in the past. I don't know why I'm struggling this much right now. Turn around. Hey, and slash that. Send you down here. I don't think I need to do anything at the bottom of this. I need to go further down. I basically need to wait until the entire floor is made up of these unbreakable rocks. That's usually the sign that you're at the end of the digging minigame. Hurry up, hurry up! Alright, send you over. Yeah, and why is Galestorm the way it is? Okay. Power slash, and then I think I need to headbutt my way through this. I'm gonna quit for now. But yeah, your reward at the end of all of this is a stray bead. Oh, we didn't fight it, but I will give up. Okay, so I don't think I need to do anything else. I think most of the other stuff that I wanted to take care of would be back in Kamiki, so let's go ahead and throw a mermaid coin into the pool and let's go. All right, and oh yeah, we could also gold dust the life beads. Yeah, Shinshu Field is the closest. Looks like it could start pouring any moment. You might even be in for a storm. Until you reach the next story marker. Read a circle, please. Huh? Why is it so dark? The sun's out, isn't it? We cannot make it daytime again. Not until we make more story progress. So if you haven't done any of the wanted poster monsters, now's actually a perfect time for you to do that. That's what I call a full moon. Come to think of it, doesn't the Kamiki Festival fall on the full moon this time of year? Oh no, they're gonna finish off all the sake if we don't hurry. Come on, Ami, let's get the lead. Hey, welcome. Thank you for the raid. I'm Chronofahx, your time for the Kitsune, and right now we are playing Okami, and just about to confront a certain warrior. Hey, what's everyone doing in front of Susano's place? You come out here this instant, Susano. You have some explaining to do. How could you have drunk the sacred sake meant for Konoha? Huh? Susano did what? You could come out, Susano. We're not mad at you. You must have had some reason to drink up all the 8 purification sake. Uh-oh. This is bad. Why would you drink all the 8 purification sake, Pops? Want a break from the essence? I don't care if it's so special. I couldn't help myself. I just had to have a drink. Well, it wasn't any old sake, and this isn't any old festival. It's been exactly 100 years since Nagi and Shiranui's great victory. We've even been blessed by a glorious full moon. How could you have done such a despicable thing? Leave me alone. I don't care about Nagi and his fleaback friend. I am Susano, the greatest warrior who ever lived. There isn't a drop of 8 purification sake left? Susano was acting like a madman when he returned to the village. Love playing a game. He drank all the sacred sake and then holed up in his house. All the sacred sake Kushi brewed is gone. Why do you have to go and do that? This is terrible. I mean, purification sake is what saved the day in that legend. The timing couldn't be worse, with the return of Orochi and all. I always lose the game, yeah. Then again, just by thinking the game, you always lose the game. The dreaded Orochi. It's all my fault. I'm to blame for all your misfortunes. That's right, you fool! Did you realize what a fix we're in now without any sacred sake? It was I who committed that unspeakable act to the Moon Cave. It was I who brought Orochi back to life. I have brought utter destruction upon the world. Huh? What is that fool talking about? I was sick of hearing about how I am a descendant of Nagi. I wanted to prove it was all a lie by removing the sword Tsukuyomi. But the legend was true, and I've unleashed an unspeakable evil. And the curse consumed all of Nippon. This is madness! You removed the sacred sword that imprisoned the dreaded Orochi? I fled to the village out of fear. Then, I blocked its entrance with a boulder and hid underground. After that, I tried fleeing here and there, but the gods would not leave me be. Ever they stared down at me. I let it be known that I'd never be forgiven. At least, not until I slew the dreaded Orochi. I know that Tsukuyomi was removed and the moon cave vanished. But if what Susanoo said is true, that would mean Orochi's rite of sacrifice. On the eve of the full moon, the 8-headed serpent shall appear, and the accursed arrow shall mark the home of the chosen maiden. It is exactly as the legend tells. If we don't offer the chosen maiden as a sacrifice, our entire village will be wiped off the face of the earth. Susanoo, you're no coward. If the gods tell you to fight, you're the only one who can. You can do it. After all, you saved me, didn't you? I know you can do it. I know you'll come. Wait, Kushi, you're not going to... Behold, my Thunder Brew! The great Nagi intoxicated Orochi and defeated him. My sake is my life. Surely it can intoxicate even Orochi. Alcohol to save the day! Hey, Kushi, wait! She's not going to take on Orochi herself, is she? No, Kushi, wait! We run over and talk to Mr. Orange and Mrs. Orange. Come on, Susanoo. Is this sacrificial arrow the work of that legendary monster? Are we doomed to be devoured by that horrible thing? I'm begging you, come out and deliver us from this evil. Alright, and you're just going over the whole thing. Nagi assuring you he has to put it into the abominable tradition. But alas, it's come back to haunt us. Oh dear, Kushi, forgive us. There's nothing we can do. What's wrong with you, Susanoo? And where's that Mr. Brave face of yours you always put on? No reply. And I think if we actually go back and... yeah, we can talk to Mushi and his dog. Hayabusa, you saved my life. Is that why you were sitting there the whole time? Were you waiting to push me out of the way of that arrow? I had no idea. I've treated you so bad lately. I'm sorry. Forgive me, Hayabusa. The little prophecy that Hayabusa talked about last stream came true. Alright, let's run forward and let me see if I need to buy anything. Because I may want something. I don't think you need to worry about any feedbacks. The next area that we're going to does not have any animals, at least as far as I can remember. Yeah, I think I'm good. Let's go. You okay, sweetie? Don't try to stop me soon. Are you, Snowy? If Orochi's chosen victims run away, disaster will befall Kamiki. But that's not why I'm doing this. What? There's too much suffering in the world. I'm going to use my sake to rid us of this evil menace. Are you crazy? We're talking about the dreaded Orochi here. That attitude's gonna get you killed. You really think you'd win with a little jug of sake? Yes, Isun. I guess I am crazy, but it's the only way. My sake is the only answer. I'm going, and I'll defeat that monster with my sake. Not you too, Ami. Dang it, why are you getting all worked up? There's no hope of winning. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Yeah, I'm just gonna let the music play out because this song is awesome and you only listen to it only a handful of times in the entire game. You just feel the stakes with every beat of this song. I love it. Alright, if you have any other business outside of the Moon Cave, go take care of that now, because you'll be trapped in here for quite a while. I knew you'd come, Amaterasu. I take it you enjoyed your rendezvous with the sacrificial girl, eh? None of your business, you half-baked prophet. With the power of this devil fruit, I open this barrier. Hey, that's the serpent crystal he stole from us. Well, Moon Cave is open. You've played your part. Now leave the rest to me, Amaterasu. My controller is vibrating like crazy. What's the meaning of this? Meaning? Does the saying, like a moth to a flame, ring any bells? I mean, you went in on your own accord, no? Of course, only one other besides the victim is supposed to get in. I guess you really don't count, my little bouncing friend. Dang it! Looks like we've been set up again, Ami. But were you not planning to enter the cave anyway, Mashari? It is time for you to shine, Amaterasu. Now, let me leave you with this little prophecy. Look, the moon, the moon, the moon came out. Pardon, Mashari. That wasn't a very good one. Au revoir. Guess we're stuck here. But we were planning on taking care of that Orochi anyway. Cut it out, Ami. It's no use. Let's go check the place out. Just casually walk through the barrier just to turn around. Welcome to the Moon Cave. Really quick, I want to actually swap around some stuff. I want to put on the life beads. And yeah, I'll put Infinity Judge as my sub. Huh? Oh, great. The stairway is crumbled away. God or not, this is just too big a leap for you. We either have to find a way around, or we can go our way. You know, our way. So obvious. It's that saying of mine. Leap before you think. I know it'll take a lot of guts to do that now. Into the toxic fumes! Whoa. That was quite a fall. What have we gotten ourselves into this time? Well, now that we're down here, I hope you can sniff out Kushi's whereabouts, Furball. Hold it right there, Fluffy. What do you think you're doing? What business do you have at the Moon Cave? Stronghold of our master, the great Orochi. Over there. Oh, you. Never thought I would see your face here. I could spot you a mile away. You fixing for a fight, you chumps? Well, we don't have time to mess around with bit players like you. But if you insist, then hurry up so we can cut you to shreds. Why, you're just a dumb old wolf. Huh? Yeah, look at that foolish mug. You've got to be the dumbest looking wolf I've ever seen. And to stray so far into a place like this. You're not too bright, are you, champ? I don't think Fluffy here is much of a threat. Let's not waste any more time here. Yeah! I wonder if Fluffy's just hungry. Talk to the over, they'll give you food to fill up your astral pouch. The calcified cavern. Kind of a sub-dungeon before the main dungeon with the Moon Cave. Alright. Obtain the Thunder Brew. Hey, isn't that babe's Kushi's sake? There's still some left, but I'm not sure it'll be enough to take care of Orochi. If I could offer any tips about this place, search it thoroughly, because there are a ton, and I do mean a ton, of missable things in this area specifically. So if you're going for 100%, scour every inch of this place. Okay, so get a little bit of money out of that. And there is a devil gate. Along with a new enemy. These are black imps. They're easily the hardest variation of these enemies, especially considering that they will have these skulls that hover around and will actually deal like additional damage, as well as act as a bit of a shield to this guy. break all of the skulls with a power slash and it'll stun him. And power slash is his full finisher and he gives you 3 demon fangs, making him actually a pretty good grinding enemy for that. You obtained a mask. Really? Looks like a piece of paper to me. Imp's face covering. Wear it to be accepted as one of their own. Hey, this is one of those masks that those imps wear. But this one's so plain, no design on it or anything. Of course, any respectable artist can't resist a blank canvas. I mean, you just want to paint something on it, you know? Hold on a sec, Furball. I'm gonna spiff it up a bit. Feel free to draw anything you want. You can draw like a simple smiley face. And it'll just appear on Ami. It doesn't look that bad on you. In fact, you look better than a run-of-the-mill imp. But I'm not gonna go with this look. I had something kind of special in mind. And hang on a sec while I actually quickly look this up. Because I want to make sure I get this right so you guys can get the joke. Right. Just give me a quick second. See, where is it? Hang on. Go. Okay, here we go. And there we go. It could have been better, but considering the limitations with the stick controls, I think that it looked okay. Alright, bet you like it this time. Do you like it? Yeah, I like it. Also, I hope you guys can get the joke. Ta-da! Now you're one mean-looking imp. But seriously, this is no time to fool around. Only an imp could get a kick out of wearing a mask like this. So, I don't think there's anything else in this cavern that's really that important. So, I'll just go ahead and make my way back over to those imps. Okay. Through the Golden Gate. What are you doing here? Looking for intruders? There was a silly-looking wolf a while back, but nothing else out of the ordinary. We got this place covered. Get back to your post now. Post? What post? The sacrificial ceremony for the great Orochi is to be held today. Everyone's busy getting ready. There's no time to play around. What are you waiting for? Get in there and help. Oh, okay, I'm on it. Now we can enter, and now we're actually officially in the Moon Cave. Yep, now we're officially in the Moon Cave. And right up above us is where our battle with Orochi lies. Okay. Let's run around a little bit and... Where's the appetizer? Lord Orochi always demands an appetizer before he dines on his human sacrifice. What's taking so long? It should be ready by now. Lord Orochi is going to chew us up and spit us out if we don't hurry. What on earth are those darn cooks doing? Hey, let them cook, okay? Hey, don't ring the Epicurean bell yet. You're not supposed to ring it until their appetizer is ready. Lord Orochi will punish us if it's wrong before that. Well, now you just made it too tempting. Yeah, just ringing the bell just summons a demon scroll, that's it. Kind of lame. I kind of wish there was something funnier than that, but it's fine. Okay, so I think the first thing we need to do is actually go over this way and into the kitchen. This is a fine time for the chef to disappear. Last time I remember, he was right in front of that big pot. Where could he be? Alright, so I need to go up here and... yeah, I think it's a little obvious what this is supposed to do, what you're supposed to do here. Grapple on and lift the pot. Lid. Drowning in your own soup. Owie, owie, owie. Hot stuff, hot stuff. Oh, hey, sweetheart. Yeah, you. Get me out of here before I end up well done. Owie, 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 owie. Whew. That was a close one, darling. I'm the fabulous head chef of this kitchen, by the way. No need for formalities. You can just call me Achibi. I was cooking with such tender, loving care that I totally spaced out and almost cooked my own goose. Tender, loving care? What an absolutely fabulous mask you have there, sweetheart. Say, how would you like to be my assistant? Assistant? Oh, no, I have to whip up a lip-smacking appetizer to whet Lord Orochi's appetite before the time comes for the human sacrifice course. Please, I'll make it worth your while. Wait. We didn't come here to help, you see. How should I put it? See, tisk. Never mind that. It's just I've run into a wee bit of a problem. I'm almost done, but alas, I've run out of my secret ingredients. I could finish up without them, but then I wouldn't be putting my heart into my beloved's meal. Beloved? Well, I can relate to your obsession with detail. I mean, quality does suffer when you cut corners. Bamboo hurricane. Anyways, I'm in, fruitcake. That's fabulous news, sweetheart. There are 4 secret ingredients I'll need you to find. Now, pay attention. All of them can be found somewhere in the moon cave. Okay, here goes. Ogre liver, lips of ice, eyeball of fire, black demon horde. Got that? Okay then, I'm counting on you. Oh, silly me, I almost forgot. Here, take this key with you. The rest is up to you, darling. So yeah, instead of just kind of doing gauntlets of enemies like you probably expected with the moon cave, instead it's kind of a cooking show type deal where you're basically exploring the moon cave, gathering ingredients so that you can basically ride the appetizer up and confront Orochi that way. It's actually kind of clever. I actually kind of dig it. It makes it stand out. It makes it a lot more memorable than just, oh, you're fighting all these enemies all in a row. Alright, so it needs to go over this way. And... hey. And this is one of those instances where having many ink pots really does come in handy. Because now I can basically chain these together. And not have to worry about falling into the acid. Into like the poison below me. Let's see. Yeah, I can just reach that from here. I can just skip over that Konohana blue. And there we go. And this is kind of a watchful guard. Power slash its eye to open the door. Go through the devil gate, and there's a couple of just regular old imps that we need to fight, as well as a bloom ogre. And again, I can just basically just wipe the floor with because I have upgraded weaponry compared to last time that I fought these guys. Okay, bloom and bloom. Get a chest, which has ogre liver. So I don't know. It looks more like an orange to me. Which, I mean, it is a food ingredient, so I guess that works, but... Alright, anything else in this spot? No. Okay. Let's head back. Alright, if the blossom's open, that means I can reach it. Okay, latch on. Oop. Wrap! Can I reach? Nope. Dang it. I think the camera kind of screwed me over on that one. Okay, Vine over. Because again, Ami needs to be on camera in order for this to work. Right. Vine over. And let's go. And hello, new pathway we can take. Apparently this little puddle is deep enough that Ami can drown in it. Let's see, anything? No. And also, if you're worried about stray beads at all, there are none in the Moon Cave, so don't worry about that. Most of the treasures that are in here are going to be consumable items or just regular treasures, like those selling fodder, essentially. Let's see. Into this bowl that, again, I can somehow drown in. However that works. Up over, and there's another doorway we can go through. Breaks easily, so be careful. I don't think I want to go over this way. We can't do anything about that ice, and... yeah, that leads down into the calcified cavern, I'm pretty sure. So let's continue forward, and there's another lockjaw right here. Maybe I do need to actually walk over the bridge. Maybe that leads somewhere else that I'm just not thinking about. Oh, wait. I saw the blossom. And yes, up here is a imp merchant. We can actually buy stuff from this place. Let's see, you saw an infinity judge, some mermaid coins, feed bags. All right. Don't think there's anything else I can really do. Yeah, I think going over that bridge and allowing you to break, I think that's what I needed to do. But then again, I think I could also potentially turn in that ogre liver that I got earlier. All right, and we land down here. Yeah, this is in a new area. Okay. Then let's go through this devil gate and hopefully unlock a new enemy. Nope, just same old, same old. Okay. Okay. Break all the skulls. Because, again, I want to take care of this black imp. This is probably the biggest threat out of all of them. Yeah, look at that. I basically one cycled this red imp. Chase my tail, chase my tail, chase my tail, chase my tail. Unlocked a little pool of water. along with this little bamboo thing we saw in Sauce's Sanctuary. So let me see if I can get a good camera angle on this. There we go. Okay. Press down on the switch. And fill this whole area up with water, draining the pool underneath that. Alright, anything else I can do? There is a treasure chest over there. I want it. Yep. And Exorcism Slip S. That actually might be handy. There's another imp over there. I wonder what his deal is. Don't go opening the valve without the signal. I'm warning you, Lord Orochi doesn't suffer fools lightly. Don't you realize we're just cogs in the machine? Now be a good little cog and stick to what you're supposed to. So what you're saying is this whole thing is an enormous clock. Good to know. All right, let's create a little geyser, or geezer if you're a Xenoblade fan. And march through here. Oh, more enemies. Break the skulls and long enough to knock you off balance and boom. Too easy. Okay, and there's one of the eyeball guards. Slash that and open up this. Open up the bottom. Leap before you think. Wasn't there supposed to be something to catch me? Guess not. Sorry, Ami. Oh, wait. I remember what I need to do. I remember. Memory is coming back to me. I need to get onto this elevator that's supposed to take you to Orochi. And now that the water below is receded, I'm surprised to see how deep this shaft is. I feel weak in the knees. The elevator will go crashing down to the bottom if I don't keep a firm grip on this crank here. So you better not disturb me. Got it? Disturb! 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 Yep, you're supposed to continually power slash him until he reaches down to the bottom. And, wow, this is the first time we're actually getting grapes? Weird that hasn't appeared before. Okay, slash. Slash until you're at the bottom. No. Drop. Drop it. There we go. I got the door here. Boy, just let this job. This job. It makes life worth living. I recently added a special mechanism to the door. Now it's really hard to open. The sight of people trying all their might to open the door makes me laugh my head off. So you just sit down here staring at a poison well as your job. You live a very sad existence. All right, now for the puzzle that really I should have known better. Especially considering that the first time I played through Okami, I was like I was in my 20s. And yet it took me an embarrassingly long time to figure out the puzzle that's about to play out. Right, I think I can, yeah, Galestorm him down. Give him a couple whacks, and I think, yeah, Galestorm is his floor finisher. So it's pretty obvious that you need to hit all of these at the same time, but but on my first playthrough, I thought you can only power slash one item at a time like that. Not realizing that you could technically power slash them all in a straight line. Like that. Again, it took me an embarrassingly long time for me to figure that out on my first playthrough. Alright, come in here and... What's this ice statue? No wonder it's so chilly in here. Ami, this is an ordinary chill. It's a kind of creepy feeling. I bet there are monsters nearby. Better be careful. You guessed correctly. We have a new enemy. These are frost lips. Which... Is this supposed to be... I know it's probably not. It's probably has some reference to some sort of mythological monster or yokai. But I can't help but think of the DQ lips. Like, remember when Dairy Queen had their kind of logo mascot thing be a pair of lips? Now I can only think of that whenever I see this enemy because it's a pair of red lips and it's associated with ice, and Dairy Queen's best known for their ice cream. Like, I can't help but think of that whenever I see this enemy. Please tell me I'm not the only one who thinks that when they see this enemy. Alright, wait for him to finish up, and don't have the floor finisher for it, so it's just gonna slash it. Poorly on time. What do you mean I did badly on time? Firebird. Sweet. Phoenix is only a statue, right? Tis a phoenix, or smokes. I mean, it looks like it might take off at any moment. Why is the phoenix smoking? I don't know. Why do phoenixes like to put themselves on fire to be reborn? I mean, I know it's supposed to be a symbolic thing, you know, from the ashes, something bigger and better is supposed to rise. I get that, but yeah. That's a different issue, you know it. Yeah, I know. Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. Sealed away by the dark forces, I have spent years in this cave. Time passed, but I was unable to make my way to freedom. But now your power has lifted the curse that plagued me. I, Moagami, god of flames, lend you my fiery power. Burn a new source of light into the obscuring darkness. We now have the power of fire on our side. Wow, never expected to find a brush god here. We got a powerful ally just when we needed it. Moagami is the most fearsome of all the brush gods. Its technique known as Inferno reduces almost anything to ashes. Who should be our first victim? I know, that ice over there. Listen, Ami, Inferno is based on the power of fire. You gotta place your brush on a source of fire and draw a line. The power of fire will surge into the line, creating an inferno. But actions speak louder than words. Guessing it's supposed to be the vermilion bird. Yeah, again, these brush gods are supposed to be based off of Chinese zodiac animals. Alright, so we can definitely melt that ice over there if we go from this fire down to here. Remember, any fire source can work. The only exception are cherry bombs. They do not count as fire. You come across the white tiger, black tortoise, azure dragon. The dragon was actually the very first brush god. That was rejuvenation. Tiger we have not come across. The tortoise, I think that comes later. Hey, get an infinity zone. It's 2 out of the 4 celestial beasts. Actually, wait, no. The more I think about it, I don't think there is a tortoise brush god in this game. Alright, I think you're supposed to take us up. I was worried this crank was gonna rust from lack of use. Well, let's get this crank up. So yeah, it's just gotta be sitting here waiting a little bit. And we unfortunately can't talk to this guy until he's done cranking. If only 3 out of 4 beasts are in this game, it'll be disappointing. Alright, come in here, and there's more ice that we can melt, as well as another devil gate. And if this ice block seems familiar, it should. This leads back into the kitchen. Alright. Let me see. There we go. Why not try and melt all 3? And then the last... And then this devil gate will reveal more of these icy lips. Which, as you guessed, they're weak to Inferno. And in fact, Inferno is their floor finisher. So if you encounter them, you're more than likely gonna be near some sort of source of fire. Right, and lips of ice. Okay, checking, see. Have 2 out of the 3 ingredients. We're still missing an eyeball of fire. Yeah, I'll go ahead and give him the ingredients. I'll go ahead and give our chef at least 2 of the 3 ingredients. What do we have here? You brought more than one of the secret ingredients? It was nothing. Anyway, we're kind of in a hurry. With each ingredient I add, my love for Lord Orderchi shall deepen. Into our beast scroll 100 beast parade. And okay. So I think... Oh yeah, for each ingredient that you get, as well as the more progress you make, the more and more stuff that kind of unlocks in the Moon Cave. Including a very, very missable clover. And this little flower. Which... Yes, acts as a launching point. Okay, wait for the highest peak. Oop. There we go. Alright. Rise up. Thank you. And now we could go through here and can melt that ice over there. Whoops. Who was it that broke this bridge again? Well, I mean, you are actually heavier than you look. The power of yours could easily handle a broken bridge. Hey, she looks plenty skinny to me. She's not that heavy. Alright, anyways. Rejuvenate the bridge. And... melt. And in here should be the last ingredient. As well as a new enemy, Fire Eye. And we even have a bit of an advantage here when it comes to enemies, because we can actually utilize the elements of enemies and use them on each other. Bit of a friendly fire situation. So, but I'm getting absolutely thrashed here. Okay, can I get some? Here we go. Use some fire to melt the frozen lips. And oh, crap! I'm set on fire. I'm set on fire. You can actually be set on fire and actually take continual damage from opponents. Okay, I think Fire Eyes, yeah, their full finisher is just the Gale Storm. Which unfortunately means I can't get a full finisher out of the frozen lips, but that's fine. Okay, poorly on damage, but actually not that poorly on damage. Okay, get an eyeball of fire. Okay, melt that. And come in here, and there is a key. Along with a bunch of treasure chests that we can't really open unless... Wait, let me try something. Normally you're supposed to wait a little bit before you can open that, but advantage of using the camera. Again, if you know a game pretty well, you know how to manipulate it and get stuff early. Heck, it was because of knowing how the hookshot range that I was able to skip Great Bay Temple on my playthrough of Majora's Mask on stream. And just go straight to Stone Tower. Alright. Yeah, I don't think I can get that last treasure chest quite yet. I don't think I can manipulate the camera that well. Sounds like Orgy's hungry. That was Orgy, no doubt. Sounds like he's hungry or something. Oh no, maybe he couldn't wait for his appetizer. He hasn't eaten porkushi first, has he? Alright, right over this way, and Lockjaw, start fury for your life! Go on in, and... sand. It's coarse, rough, and it gets everywhere. Come on, I want to get up there. There's a clover up there. I want it. I want all the trust I can get. I want all the praise I can get. Again, I keep on thinking about Xenoblade stuff. There we go. And get 5 praise out of that. How close are we to the next ink pot? About 100 away. Alright, beware of these sand pits, they will suck you down. And you got a little bit of a ball pushing puzzle, though this time we can't just simply tap it to move it, we have to do full on headbutts for this one. Or, wait, let me test this real quick. Alternatively, no, you can't use Galestorm. Galestorm is a way to move some of the balls in this game, so that can be kind of handy to keep in mind. If you're Xenoblade 2, if you're smart enough, you can skip part of the distance in Tactile and just fall to the bottom without dying. Yeah, I actually saw a clip of that before. And people are already saying that it's basically a nice speedrunning tactic. Just skipping ahead to the gen. Fight! Alright, do a little bit of Galestorm to reveal the pathway. And kind of pull a Lens of Truth type thing. Ball, do not fall off. Do not fall off. No! Dang it. Okay, okay. This is probably the one ball pushing puzzle in the game that I'm not an especially big fan of. Because even though you're pushing in one direction, it seems to want to go in an entirely different one for some reason. It's kind of dumb, honestly. Yeah, but that's the thing. I was pushing it in an opposite direction, and yet it was not... Like, watch this. Okay, so it did what I wanted it to, but earlier I was pushing it, I was trying to push it in a certain direction, and this time I was the one who fell off. All right. Nope. What? Okay. So I shoved it that way, but I needed to go this way. I think I may need to push it just a little bit more. Okay. I think from here I can... No, don't fall into the quicksand. Don't fall into the quicksand. Don't fall into the quicksand. Okay. Okay, break the skull and... Okay, from here I can go ahead and push it into the switch. I said it to the switch. Why aren't you stopping? Stop, you stupid ball. I think I might have found a ball pushing puzzle I hate more than Sonic 06. Okay, get a map of the moon cave, even though we're literally at the very end of this place, and again, there are a lot of permanently missable things in this place. Because you don't spend very much time in here. Okay, bloom that. Jump over the quicksand, and off we go. And also, activating that also pretty much lights up every single one of these torches that has like a giant ball in the center. Now we can pretty much use Inferno in a lot of different areas in this place. Okay, go ahead and melt that. And we get an incense burner. And I think somewhere... Yes! Find me up here. And if I am not mistaken... Hang on, wait. No, that's not a rejuvenation spot. Okay. Oh, it's a Galestorm thing. Okay. Danger! Do not use the cannon. It is out of order. I just want to do the opposite when I see a sign like this. Okay, that's the one time I'll actually really agree with you, Isun. Because, yep, you're seeing this correctly. Get to light a fuse and fire a cannon. Please hit something good. Nope. You do need to kind of time it properly, otherwise... Yeah, it's just kind of fire at nothing. Okay, I think right there is where I needed to be. No. Okay, I needed to fire, I think, straight ahead. So I needed to do it like that. Yeah, right about there. Yep, that did it. That puzzle usually takes me a couple tries, but I got it no problem. Alright, can I... Predicted it! So I'm watching this show and local law enforcement just walked up to Chronofahx and said, "Hey, I don't know where you're going. What you doing? I don't care. I saw nothing, so let's say no laws were broken. In exchange, y'all leave and never come back." Man, all I did was touch this guy and he damaged me. Oh, crap, I'm low on health. Okay. 3 demon fangs? And there we go. Break this pottery. Get some of my money. And we got a flaming ball, which could only move using Gale Storm. Again, this is one of the reasons why I love having many ink pots. Okay, so I needed to roll over this way. If only that rock wasn't in the way. And then I can use the power of fire to melt those 2 pieces of ice. Come up here, and there's a devil gate. Okay, slash all the skulls. Basically, stun you. And power slash. Get 3 demon fangs. And I couldn't get demon fangs out of these 2. Oh well. And for that we get a treasure chest. Something useful. Oh yeah, black demon horn. That's right. That was one of the ingredients I was missing. That's right. I know these chests probably won't have anything that useful to me, but I still want to get them, okay? It's the Zelda player in me that just wants to open up every single treasure chest. Alright, leap up and get a Holy Bone M. And lacquerware set. And that's it. That's all we need. So now we can just head on down. Oh, almost made it to the first floor intact. And oh yeah, about that chest earlier, the one that was like so frozen and everything. Again, there's not going to be any required chests. There's no stray beads anywhere in the moon cave. So I'm not going to worry about that. Kutani pottery. I think that's the first time we've actually seen that. Okay, there are 2 bits of ice, so go ahead and melt them both. And for that one, we get a golden peach. Let's see, that offers up a shortcut to an upper floor, and now we can drop off the last couple of ingredients to our little imp friend. What do we have here? All right, eyeball of fire and the black demon horn. With these secret ingredient I add. Okay, now I have all the secret ingredients. It's time to finish off my special dish. Feast your eyes on my fabulous skills, darling. With a true heart and tender loving care, I shall prepare a symphony of demonic goodness. I can't wait. Ta-da! Introducing the crown jewel of appetizers. Guaranteed to bring out maximum flavor in any main course. I give you my ultimate masterpiece. Dung heap slime bucket goulash. On second thought, never let this man cook again. This shall make the main course, Kushi, taste 1,000 times better. Well, we mustn't keep Lord Orochi waiting, sweetheart. Go to the Great Hall and ring the Epicurean bell. That should herald the completion of my appetizer masterpiece. The sound of that melodious bell shall draw open the curtain on Lord Orochi's bloody feast. Go ahead and save right here. And again, if you want to get every single item in this place, like if you're like a die-hard completionist, do not progress beyond this point. So I need to go over and let's ring the bell. I'm ringing the bell, nothing's happening. What, do I need to talk to this imp? Oh, I'm supposed to ring it multiple times. Yeah, I need to ring it out 8 times. Ring, ring. There we go. Lift the lid, and it's Kushi with an apple in her mouth. Alright, let's go chase after her. Again, if you want to get everything, do not progress beyond this point. That sure was stressful. I wish I hadn't seen Lord Orochi's throne room. There's something about that place that just terrifies me. Sorry, pal, but would you mind taking this elevator to that throne room again? Are you insane? Oh, come on, please. I want to take a peek at Lord Orochi's throne room, too. Come on, just this once. Bye. Lord Orochi will surely gobble us up if we barge in during dinner. You really want to see the throne room that badly? You really want to go? Yes. I can see you won't change your mind. I'll take you to the throne room if you want to go that bad. After all, I was born to operate this elevator. Also, a thought just occurred to me. We've been fighting a lot of different imps in this place, and yet there's some imps that are friendly to us. Does that mean that this disguise doesn't work on all the enemies? And it's just, these guys are just especially dumb? I only just now thought about that. Alright, go back here and... shoot, you want to do any last minute shopping, this is the guy to do it with. Let's see, nothing that really interests me right now. Okay, I got some vengeance slips. Got all of that. And there's one less golden Torii gate. And now we make our way ever higher to our fight with Orochi. And there's the throne room. Hami, look, over there! Orochi. The one very confused head in the background gets me every time. Oh, wild god of the heavens. 100 years have passed since you imprisoned me here. How is it you have come back after perishing and turning into stone? 100 years in a cold, stony tomb. You reek of decay. I've heard enough. Bottoms up, big guy. The fight against Orochi. For this first bit, you're basically just going to be dodging attacks, so just recommend running around in a circle constantly and dodging different attacks. Also, take note of how these guys fight. It'll give you a good hint as to how you're going to be basically countering a lot of these guys' attacks. Alright, I think I need to, power slash at least one of these guys. That cheater has a barrier up. What are we gonna do now? Any bright ideas for a ball? Run, Cushy, run! Hold it! Right there, vile serpent. Sano! You came! I knew you'd come. Have no fear, Susano is here. Orochi and I have a score to settle. Pops? Long have I awaited your coming, O descendant of Nagi. Now we shall fulfill this burning desire which has consumed us. The descendants of Nagi have kept me imprisoned here for 100 years. Yet it is that accursed bloodline which shall unleash my true power. A pact between Nagi's descendant and I, the great Orochi, shall deliver unto me dark powers beyond all comprehension. Let us seal the blood pact for all eternity. What the heck is Serpent Breath talking about? A blood pact with Susano will unleash Orochi's true power? Oh, he who seeks power, your first chance slipped through your grasp. But now the time has come for us to seal our eternal bond. Speak the words, I wish darkness upon the world. Utter that prayer to me and seal our blood pact. You two shall gain dark powers beyond all comprehension. Orochi's trying to tempt Susano. I bet that sneaky serpent was the one giving Pops those nightmares. Now, utter the prayer. Let the words come from deep within. Recite the words of our blood pact. Oh, I shall. I am the descendant of Nagi. Behold, Susano, the greatest warrior who ever lived. Hear me, vile serpent who would seek to harm a helpless woman. Your time is up. Feel the wrath of my trusty sword. Foolish beast, did you really think you could deceive me? Ah, the only pact for me is the one that comes with my bloodline. If it is my fate to fall battling evil, then so be it. I seek help from neither god nor demon. The heroic bloodline of Nagi is all I require to slay you. glittering gold sake. Is that 8 purification sake, Aomi? And man, that jug must have an infinite amount of stuff in there if it filled up that pool that quickly. Susanoo and Kushi made a miracle happen. Time to work your magic, Ami. Okay, for real, the fight against Orochi. Every head has a different element. Counter them, and once it does that, once it screams out and lets out that kind of roar sound effect, yeah, you're supposed to shoot the sake straight into its mouth. All right, fire counter with wind and drink up. That leaves his head weakened. Take that, you big worm. Keep it coming, Ami. And that leaves him weakened. You're supposed to do this multiple times. All right. Roaring, which means it's now drunk enough. Look, that one's down. Don't stop there. Get the other heads drunk too. Until that thing is basically stunned like that, once they're stunned like that, move on to the next head. Okay. Trying to bloom those things, because those are actually pretty deadly. I consider this head to be actually the most dangerous out of all of them. Because he lays down a curse which drains your ink pots pretty darn quickly. Alright. So I need to get out of the way, and okay, drink up. Okay, that head is stunned. Move on to the next one. Okay, this one is Gale Storm. And the way to counter him is with your own Gale Storm. Alright, get rid of the smaller, like, enemy monsters. They're basically there to act as ink recoveries, as well as a way to hinder you a little bit. But thankfully, they all go down to in one hit, no matter what. Alright, once you get enough heads drunk, make your way to the center. Okay. Get up there, Ami. There we go. And ring the bell. It might be easier to do this with the reflector instead of with the rosary, but I wanted to do the rosary because I can. Once they reawaken, jump out of there. Otherwise, they will just unleash attacks on you. That's going to be unavoidable. All right, let's do this one last time. All right. And now that I've kind of explained this boss fight, I might as well talk about Orochi in mythology. Because yes, Orochi as well as both Susanoo and Kushi are all based off of a Japanese fairy tale, in which a warrior fights a giant Hydra monster to save the one that he loves. It's kind of a tale as all this time kind of thing, but it's still worth noting. Especially considering that there's another part of the whole Orochi thing that I'll go over another time. But I figure I might as well mention the whole Susanoo thing now. Alright. Whack that one. And by the way, there's not really much of a speedrunning tactic in order to take out Orochi specifically. It really is just a matter of get the heads drunk, do all that stuff. Okay. Just a little bit more. There we go. 17. Once that is set on fire, now we can officially damage the heads themselves. And on top of that, I think they also lose a lot of their elemental powers. Okay, get this head drunk. which means he'll collapse down and warps down. Looks like the barrier is finally dissolved. If that's the case, then you're free to finish the Orochi off with your weapons and brush. Okay, let's see if I can one cycle this. Yes, I can. Okay, next head. Okay, dodge the darkness one. Also, you can't technically damage the heads even without them getting drunk, but I would recommend waiting until you get them drunk before you attack it. One cycle it. Got it. Next hit. Eat the sake. Or I should say, drink my sake. Alright, next head, and it's the water head. Basically, since I didn't really get a chance to really show how to counter this one, he'll just flip the stage, get to higher ground, and use Lily Pad to get close to it, and attack it that way. A little bit more, just a little bit more. There we go. The next head is lightning, and there's not really a way to counter it, at least not now. Okay, you're now drunk. Also be aware that after a little bit, fireballs will start raining from the sky, so just be aware of that, dodge them whenever possible. Next up, it's the light head, and again, there's not really a way to counter this guy on this fight. Really, just dodge the attacks and you're good. Okay, come on, just a little bit more. Okay. Next up is the toxic fumes one, the poison head. And it's just as simple as use Gale Storm to redirect any of the poison. Like so. Also, how weird that this is the only one that's so far using his elemental powers, but everyone else seems to have theirs disabled right now. Come on, just a little bit more. Okay. Last head. Dodge. Roar at me and drink up me hearty shoho. Okay, just a little bit more. Got it. And that should be it. The time has come. O sacred moon of the heavens, come forth and pierce this darkness. Bear witness to the beast's demise upon my trusty sword, Dohem Bogu. Did he say moon? Right, the legend says that the moon was shining when Nagi slew Orochi. The little blossom. Susano style. Blade of truth. Good. Will. Never. Give. in 2 evil. Finish it off, Ami. No, Fido. I don't need your help this time. Now, for the ultimate in Susanoo-style martial arts. Celestial Cleaver! Dearest Kushi, just as you devote your life to sake brewing, the way of the sword is all I know. Yet, I have failed, for I unleashed that foul beast upon the world. I allowed evil to cloud my judgment. Who am I to claim the right to wield a sword now? Alas, there is no reason for me to live. Oh, Susanoo, why do you look so serious? Come on, laugh like you normally do. Looking like that is what makes monsters turn up. So, come on, laugh. Laugh like you do when you help me harvest the rice every year. You obtain Divine Instrument Sumugari. It is a new weapon type. Told you it'd take a while for that to finally pop up. I'll go over it another time, though. And so it came to pass that 100 years after its first defeat, the dreadful Orochi succumbed to Amaterasu and Susanoo's onslaught. As the foul breath left Orochi's twisted body, the curse lifting, a powerful sword known as Sumugari appeared. It was the reborn form of Tsukuyomi, which had been consumed by Orochi. Armed with this new blade, Amaterasu prepared for further adventure. At that moment, a mysterious evil force emerged from Orochi's corpse, splitting off in all directions and flying off into the distant sky. At that time, no one had any inkling as to just what that force was. The truth is, the real calamity and chaos had yet to visit the world. But for the time being, Kamiki found itself enjoying a new era of peace. Our story, however, is far from over. In fact, it is just beginning. That's right, Ami. We're just getting started. I mean, we can't let a great adventure simply end like this. Now, give me one of those famous victory howls of yours. Yep. We are only 1/3 of the way into this game. Those of you who thought that Okami was going to be relatively short, no, it's actually pretty lengthy. At last the time has come. The unseverable bonds between heaven and earth. Waka, the situation has grown urgent. You must return to the city at once. Tribbian, Amaterasu, you may have slain Orochi this time, but do not assume it will be so easy the next. Check out that starry sky. I know they're up there somewhere, my furry friend. Those constellations of the brushed gods are just waiting to be found. Whoa! That must have been one of Tama's fireworks. Wonder if the villagers already found out that Orochi's dead. Oh, I know, it must be the festival. They just started the annual Kamiki Festival. Oh yeah, time to party for a while. Back to the village, hurry. With Orochi's defeat, the Moon Cave is no longer accessible for the remainder of the game. When I said there's missable stuff in this game, I really wasn't kidding. I felt it, I sensed it. The ancient monster disappearing with one final roar. That man Susanoo has a relentless and mighty drive within him. Huh, I sense a new driving force for Susanoo now. Could it be love? You're curious about Susanoo's fortunes in love? Well, he should be back here in the village, but I don't sense him anywhere. Perhaps he and his special someone are talking in secret somewhere. You must not poke your nose in their affairs too much, my friend. So yeah, we could go around, we could talk to the different villagers and see their different reactions. But for me, I'm going to only talk to a handful of people. Okay, first off, a bunch of the older gentlemen are just hanging around the sake brew and just drinking their whiles away. See, a couple of the K9 warriors are actually here, along with their respective owners. And then if I go up... Also, you don't need to view any of this. Literally leaving the village will continue the story. This is completely optional to kind of walk around, talk to different people. But I figure I might as well show it off, because some of them are actually pretty nice. And again, once you leave, this will all wear off and you won't get a chance to view any of this dialogue again. So if I go up onto this viewing platform... Oh, how wonderful! A truly joyous occasion! Susanoo defeated Orochi and saved Kushi. It was as if the legend of old had appeared right before our eyes. I had feared Susanoo would bring dishonor upon his heroic lineage, but when I saw him as he dashed out his door in armor to save Kushi, he sure was the spitting image of the great Nagi. How happy I was to see him like that. Of course, I never glimpsed Nagi in the flesh myself, but... Say, where did Susanoo get to now? I was about to dance for Konohana instead of presenting the usual offering of 8 purification sake. Anyway, it's all his fault. He squandered all the sacred sake. So yeah, they're all just gonna be hanging up out there. But more important than that is if we go and approach the tree for Sakia. Because not only is Tama here, which if you talk to him every single time, he'll set off a firework, and yeah, pretty impressive. Let me see if there's any others other than Ami, Isun, and Susanoo. Nope, looks to be about the same. So yeah, you can do that. There's also this woman and her sister. But most important of all, we pass through the gate. We can talk to Sakia. Great Mother Okami Amaterasu, I am filled with unbridled joy at your safe return. It would appear the final chapter of Orochi has been written. The entire village is in your debt. Please, accept their thanks. That said, what a splendid evening. Even I'm feeling a bit intoxicated by the festival spirit. And if we make our way over to the cave of Nagi, there's something kinda unique at the end of it. jump up here. And while we're kind of running, I might as well give my thoughts on the Orochi fight itself. I actually really, really like it. Not only is it actually one of the more challenging fights in the game, like, it's actually one of those fights I actually struggle to get full marks on, like full Sakia or Sakura tree rank. But it's also a very clever fight. It makes you basically think about all of the different tools and skills that you learn over the course of the game with the different brush techniques. I like it. Keep on running up. And need to reach the cave of Nagi for this. Because at the end of it, look who it is. Hey, am I interrupting something? Oh, it's you again. I see you sniffed me out once again, you little mutt. Well, I suppose, I should thank you. I may be the greatest swordsman ever and a descendant of Nagi. But this great deed would not have been possible without a follower. When did you become his follower? I commend your valor. Let us become brother in arms. Brothers in arms? But I'm a woman. Don't be bashful. Let us pray before Nagi's statue. We're now inseparable brothers in arms. What a little spacious day, right, brother? I'm a girl. Susanoo and his trusty dog, brother. Hey, Pops, this here's a wolf, not a dog. And this one has a name too. It's Amaterasu. Oh, you take good care of my brother, little bug. My good mutt here may have a pretty strange face, but still, you mustn't forget you are dealing with a highly revealed deity. What did you just say? No need to worry, I'm protecting the peace here in Kamiki. Behold, Tohen Boku, I now rechristen it to Susanoo Blossom. With the Spirit Blade, I shall rid evil wherever it may be. Bet you wish you had one of these instead of that divine instrument. So you were able to see Ami's true form from the beginning? You again. But you can't do anything without me. Listen up, you two. I'm in the middle of something important with Kushi. You get my drift? Now, scram. Oh, it's you, Snowy. And Isu too. How brave you both were. Everyone here in the village is so grateful to you. We really can't thank you enough for bringing us peace at last. Oh, come on, sweetie. Everyone plays their part in dangerous times like this. There's no need for us to go around thanking each other. Very well, Isu. Thank you. Now tell me, Snowy, are you really just an ordinary wolf? The broken mill suddenly fixed, spring water flying into the barrel? So many strange things have been happening since you came along. And you certainly know how to put up a good fight, too. Fight? What fight? Oh, you must mean the brawl with Orochi. Maybe you're a kind of god, here to keep the peace for us all. But I know you wouldn't want people to make a fuss, so I've been careful not to tell anyone too much about you. You can relax here in our village whenever you want, Snowy. Oh, have you seen enough of the festival already? Boy, Ami, you just don't get it, do you? I think they want to be alone. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. So, another thing about, like, mythology and all that kind of stuff, that brother in arms line that Susanoo constantly gives is actually a thing in mythology, as Susanoo and and Amaterasu in the Myths and Legends were considered brothers in arms. So, again, kind of a nice little reference there. But I think that'll about do it there. So, next time on Okami, we venture forth to discover new lands and fight new evils. So, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. And just as a quick rundown for next week's schedule, Wednesday will be the story finale of Pokemon Coliseum, which I still don't know if I want to do the post game of that game. I don't know if I want to do that because I've heard that the post game for Coliseum isn't that great. But you never know. I'll still talk about a couple of things with the post game, but I don't know if I'm gonna be playing it or not. Anyways, next Friday will be more Zelda Fridays with Spirit Tracks, and then Saturday we're returning to Xenoblade 2 to cover the new content with the Nintendo Switch 2 edition. So, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe out there, and you all have a good rest of your day. This is Chronofahx signing out.